Hey friends, I hope you all are doing well. So I am having an open house today. If you're local and you're able to, stop by, I would love to see you guys. So it is at our house from 12 to 5. Very come and go as you please. We have snacks and, all kinds of goodies to share with you guys. But today, this morning before everyone comes over, I wanted to share 16 brand new bars that release starting September 1st, and many of them are very, it's all, fall inspired, absolutely, but I'm just so ready for fall. I have my Scentsy fall shirt on, pumpkin sweaters, and Scentsy. Today is definitely not a day to be wearing a sweater, but I'm ready for fall. I'm so excited. Our house is decorated for fall. We are warming some fall scents in our house, and I'm ready for pumpkins and apples. And I went to order coffee this morning. I was going to do either Starbucks or Honey Brothers, and both of them, their fall drinks release on Tuesday, so 2 days from now. So I just settled on the Beekeeper cold brew from, or I got the shaken espresso from Honey Brothers, which is like honey and cinnamon. So this is as close to fall as we're getting. But without further ado, I want to share some new fall smells with you guys and share my honest review. If you're watching the replay of this, comment replay. I would really appreciate it. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I would love it if you would like this video and subscribe. Thank you so much. All right, guys. So the scent of the month for September is called Frights and Delights. And I feel like every September, Scentsy does something really fun and kind of spooky or on theme for September. I love the ghosts and the moon and the spookiness of this artwork. Very, very cute. So Frights and Delights is caramel woods, golden rum, and maple syrup. This is in the spice category. Disclaimer, I have smelled most of these already, but I'm still going to give you an honest review. When I get to this bag, which is the Harvest Collection bars, I have not smelled those yet, so. This is absolutely amazing. I love this one. If you're coming today, I do have some of these bars available for purchase. I had early access to them, so I hope you, are able to come and smell this because it's very, very good. You get the caramel for sure. Golden rum, it doesn't smell boozy, so don't let that scare you or anything. Yeah, it's very nice. I get the maple syrup. You don't really get cinnamon, which is kind of nice. Cinnamon can be a little overpowering sometimes, but it definitely gives you fall vibes. It's very, very nice. So I really, really like this one. So that is September's scent of the month. It is called Frights and Delights. So I'll put the pre-order form for the Harvest Collection in the comments below. If you want to check that out and see pictures of everything and pre-order, I am taking pre-orders until September 1st. So, and we also have candles coming, so check that out too. So I'll have the information for that too. All right, so next is the Harvest Collection. So Harvest Collection is essentially Scentsy's version of Fall Collection or Halloween Collection. I think it's their way of being kind of unbiased or kind of neutral to fall and autumn and Halloween, whatever you, like and your preference. They just say harvest. So that's what I mean when I say Harvest Collection. All right, so we have 10 brand new bars, and I have not smelled the bars. I smelled these in the sample tester form, which is the little round testers that we get if you've ever seen those as consultants. And so I'm excited to smell these as bars because I haven't smelled these yet, or not as bars. Okay, well, I'm just gonna jump right in. These are in no particular order. I have already smelled these in the tester form, but yeah, no particular order. I will give you maybe a top, I don't know. Sometimes I say top 5 or top 3. We'll see. I'll have a favorite pile and I'll tell you my favorites, but I'm pretty sure I liked all of these. All right, and some of these you might be a little surprised that they're in this collection, but sometimes Scentsy just kind of switches it up, and that's okay. But because the first one is Emerald Pear Blossom, and in a way that kind of sounds more like a summer or springtime scent to me. But this is more of like a fresh fruity scent. It can be like a year-round type fragrance. I know some people who don't like fall and like winter type fragrances. They prefer just like fruity all year round or fresh all year round. So something like this, or you know, fresh or whatever, would be really great for people like that who just kind of like, you know, their own type of scent preference. All right, so the first one, Emerald Pear Blossom. This is Emerald Pear, White Cranberry, and Amber Blossom. This is very nice. So Amber Blossom, you definitely get like a little floral note in there, but the cranberry's nice. It's light, it's not too tart or anything, and then the pear kind of gives it like just like an extra sweetness. This is a good like neutral fruity scent if you don't like super strong scents. It's not super strong in my opinion. Yeah, I really like this one. So if you like fruity, if you like cranberry or like pear scents, this is good. It's got a little bit of floral, but not a whole lot at all. It's very, very nice. So that's Emerald Pear Blossom. And then next is Golden Sunflower Fields. Again, this may sound like it should be a summertime scent, but actually previously we had Scarlet Sunflower in the fall and winter collection. That one has actually been retired. It's not coming back. It's one of my absolute favorites. It's in my Scentsy club. It's never going to leave. But I'm excited to smell this one. I don't remember what this smells like, but this is Red Apple, Fields of Hay, and Fresh Picked Sunflowers. This is very nice. Wow. So you definitely get the apple. Hay probably gives it like a little bit of a earthiness, I would say. This is almost like this is in the fruity category, but this almost smells like a cologne to me. It doesn't smell woodsy or like just a pretty perfume. Some people don't like that sort of thing, but I really like it. Yeah. This could be warmed year-round. This is a good year-round scent for sure. Red apple, hay, and sunflower. Sunflowers, it maybe has like a little bit of a floral note, but otherwise it's very nice. I really like this. So, Golden Sunflower Fields. And I'm not just saying that. Like, I would let you guys know if I didn't like a fragrance. Believe me. Okay, next is Blankets of Love, and I'm pretty sure this is in the woods category. Yes. This is Sheer Violet, Cotton Blossoms, and Comforting Woods. This is very nice. So, it's definitely a woodsy fragrance. You have to like that sort of thing. Not everybody likes woods, cologne type fragrances. This is definitely a good winter scent. Sheer Violet maybe gives it just like a little bit of a floral note. It's not very strong. The woods is definitely in there. Cotton Blossoms, again, it's like a woodsy floral, but definitely more leaning towards woods. If you liked Cashmere and Corduroy, Jeremy's sister's here, so Ellie's going crazy, but yeah, this is very nice. So it's like a woodsy floral. It's definitely very similar to Cashmere and Corduroy, which that one is not coming back for the fall and winter season. So that one has been retired, but yeah, this is very nice. I really like Blankets of Love. So far, I'm gonna add this to one of my favorites pile. All right. Next is Lavender Woods, and I'm kind of like going a little quicker because I just don't want to keep you guys forever, and our open house starts in like 40 minutes, so I just wanted to give you guys a little taste of fall and winter. Maybe not winter yet, but definitely fall. But it's the fall and winter catalog. Okay, Lavender Woods is in the woods category. So this is lavender, cedarwood, and amber. This is very nice. You definitely smell the cedarwood right away. I'm not a huge lavender person, so I was a little worried about this one, but it's really nice. Yeah, this is very cologne-y. You have to like cologne-y type fragrances. Oh, I dropped a little piece of wax there. Okay. Yeah, this is really good. So, lavender, cedarwood, and amber. Yeah. Definitely one of my favorites. This will be really good in the wintertime. I like that a lot. You get like all of those notes like as one, but you definitely get a strong cedarwood fragrance in there. So I'm gonna add this to my my favorites pile too. If you can't tell, I really like woodsy scents. I like them year round. I really like cologne, masculine type scents, warmed in the home, especially in our bedroom and the office. That's just one of my favorites. Okay, next is Old Fashioned Evening. And this one is very interesting. It's in the fruity category, but this is another one that can maybe go in woods too. So we have a handful of woodsy type scents, but this is in the fruity category. Just keep that in mind. This is winter cherry, vanilla orchid, and sandalwood. This is a good one. It's definitely a good, since it says winter cherry, it's a good winter holiday type fragrance. You know, cherry is definitely a good holiday scent. This is very nice. You get the cherry, and it's kind of more like, it's a lighter cherry, not super sweet. Vanilla orchid and sandalwood just gives it like a woodsy, earthy tone, but it's very, very good. Like a woodsy cherry scent. Definitely a good like holiday scent. I would warm this like in the living room around Christmas time, and it's a really pretty like red wax, like really bright. And you get like the artwork is pretty. It's like cherry and kind of looks like well, it's called Old Fashioned Evening, so it looks like an old fashioned. So of course, me being a bourbon person, I really like that too. So that's one of my favorites too. Oh, I'm in trouble. Okay, next we have Buttered Pumpkin Dream. So I think this is in spice. Yes, yeah. Which not to be confused with one that released last year, which was called Brown Butter Pumpkin. But this is Buttered Pumpkin Dream. It is warm chestnuts, buttered pumpkin spice, and rustic cedarwood. Yeah, this is really nice. You get the pumpkin right away, which is great. The spice, you definitely get the spice, but it's also got like a little bit of a citrusy spice, which I kind of like with pumpkin, and like cinnamon spice, clove spice. A little bit of citrus spice, like orange spice, is really nice in there. Warm chestnuts, I kind of get, and then the cedarwood maybe just gives it like a woodsy, maybe all three of those just come together, and this just smells really good. It's a good warm pumpkin spice type scent, not super sweet. Sometimes you get pumpkin scents and it just smells like a cupcake, pumpkin cupcake or something. I like that sort of thing, but this is very, very nice for fall. Think of like a warm pumpkin scent. That's what this is. It's very, very nice. So that's Buttered Pumpkin Dream. Oh my gosh, I'm in so much trouble. That's also in my favorite pile. All right, so I did smell this on a live a little bit ago where I smelled the whiff box, or I gave a review of the whiff box, as well as the Emerald Pear. The Emerald Pear one and this one were both in the whiff box. But I will give another review of this. So this is White Oak Woodland. White Oak Woodland. This is Velvet Plum, Creamy Sandalwood, and White Oak. This is very nice. Another masculine cologne type scent, woodsy. Of course, it says woodland, so it's woodsy. If I can get this out. I don't always smell the bottom of them, but I want to today. Or for certain ones. Yeah, definitely. You get the white oak and the sandalwood right away. The velvet plum just maybe gives it like an extra sweetness. It's really, really nice. This would be good like for both seasons, fall and winter. I would probably maybe not warm this in the spring and summer. It just smells very warm and dark and very woodsy. I would love to warm this like in our bedroom or in the bathroom, really almost anywhere. I don't really like scents like this in the kitchen, but this is a really good like bedroom scent, or in my office, or in the living room too. So I really like that. That's White Oak Woodland. Just to switch it up, I'm not going to add this to my favorites pile, but just know there hasn't been one that I don't like so far. Alright, next is Wild Pine and Linen. This one is, I think it's in the fresh category. Excuse me. Here it is. Okay, so this is Crisp Air Lavender, a couple lavender ones this year. Crisp Air Lavender, Oak Moss, White Pine, and Clean Linen. So this has like 5 different fragrance oils in it. Oh yeah, I can see why this is in the fresh category. It's very clean. I'm not going to take this out because the wax is kind of flaking. Like, not in a bad way, but just in general. This is very nice. It's very fresh. It's kind of cologne-y, masculine smelling. Not like hardcore, but it's very fresh. I don't really get any lavender, but I think the lavender mixed with the oak moss and the pine kind of comes together and just gives it this really nice, clean, but kind of woodsy smell. It's very nice. Really good, like, cologne type scent. This is almost like, I don't know. It's like a woodsy cologne, but it's clean and fresh, if that makes sense. It's still a very good fragrance. I like this. Alright, that is Wild Pine and Linen. I'm not going to add this to my favorites pile, but I may switch it up. We'll see. Alright, so next is Velvet Cashmere Woods. This one is... Go back to the woods. Here we go. This is Creamy Cashmere, Velvet Vanilla, and Sheer Woods. This might be my favorite. I remember smelling this one. It's so nice. So, the cashmere is great, and the woods in it. And then the vanilla just gives it like an ever so slight sweetness. So this smells like just luxury. Like I can see like it being like a cold night, and I'm like snuggled on the couch with a blanket, and this is warming in our living room. Oh my gosh, this is fantastic. This may be my absolute favorite. So it's like a woodsy vanilla, but very light on the vanilla. It's not super sweet. Yeah, this is very nice. It's also similar to cashmere and corduroy. I'm excited for you guys to smell these because wow, that one's amazing. Ooh, last one. Okay, this one, yeah, this is gonna be in a favorite. I'm gonna do a top 6 probably, like a 6-pack that I would choose. Because Wax Mars will buy 5 get 1 free if you order through me or on the website. If you order directly on the website, they are if you pick 6 or order 6, you get 10% off. So a 6-pack is the way to go. So I'll do a top 6 out of 10. But just know I have not disliked any of them. I think they're all great. Like sometimes there are ones that I'm like, that one's okay, but you know, I don't feel that way about any of these. That all of them are great. So this is Frosted Marshmallow. This is Sparkling Cinnamon, Marshmallow, and Buttercream Frosting. Oh my gosh. I gotta take this out of the package. Smell the lavender. If you smell the bottom, like, most of the oils are gonna go to the bottom of the bar, and that's what you're gonna smell when you put it in your warmer. So just keep that in mind. Oh, this is great. So we had one well, actually more than a few years ago, that was called Cinnamon Buttercream. And this is very similar, but it's like maybe just a little sweeter. So you have to like bakery scents, obviously, but this is a really good like sweet bakery fall scent because it has that cinnamon in there, but it's not overpowering. Sometimes cinnamon can be too much. We have Cinnamon Bear that smells like red hot candy. Some of you love that, and I love that for you, but I don't like that. I don't like just a strict cinnamon smell. I don't care for that, but wow, this is great. Frosted marshmallow, wow. So you get the cinnamon, the buttercream. I lost my place here. Yes. And then like the cinnamon isn't super strong on it. Like sometimes you smell cinnamon fragrances and it's just like so overpowering. That's really nice. It smells like a sweet cinnamon buttercream. The marshmallow just gives it like a little bit of an extra sweetness, like, but it kind of balances everything out. That's really nice. Okay, so I'll do a top 5 for you guys. So the 6-pack would be ideal, but my top 5. All right. So, okay. My top 5. All right, here we go. All right, so from 5 to 1, 1 being my favorite, we have Old Fashioned Evening, Blankets of Love, Frosted Marshmallow, Butter Pumpkin Dream, and my favorite this season is Velvet Cashmere Woods. That one's amazing. All of these are so good. This whole collection, or all 10 new bars are great. These will also come in room sprays, scent circles, scent packs, I think. Yes, I think. I know room sprays for sure. Okay, yeah. Very good collection. I love these new bars. So good. All right, so that's the new catalog bars. Those will be available all the time. So the Frights and Delights, this is a limited time. So if you wanted to pre-order that one, I'll have it in the comments or in the description below if you're on YouTube. But this is also limited time. This is the Harvest Bar 5-pack, 5-bar pack. And it comes with this cute pumpkin bag. It's so cute. And you can like use this for other things. Like, I don't know, you could put candy in it for a party or whatever you want to put in it. So, super cute. You could use it as a decoration and put stuff in it. I don't know. But it's really cute. But you get 5 bars in this collection. And I have not smelled these at all yet. But I will rank them. Alright, so 5 bars, and if you're coming today, I will have these available to smell, but they won't be available to purchase. I'm gonna kind of sort these in a way that I think I'll like them the most. Alright, okay, there we go. Alright, so, but I don't know, I'm going in blind smelling. Alright, so the first one is Moonlight Whisper. So Moonlight Whisper is vanilla bean, sweet bourbon, and white oak. Ooh, that's very nice. And this is like a really pretty like cranberry color. It doesn't have cranberry fragrance, don't think that. But like burgundy, really pretty color. Oh, this is very nice. Wow. Okay, so you get the vanilla for sure. Bourbon, it doesn't smell like boozy, but I don't know. It maybe smells like a used bourbon barrel, which can have like a sweetness to it, you know? And then you get the white oak. So all of that coming together, This is nice. I can see why this was included. I like that. Yeah. So you get all of that together. It kind of smells like I just walked into a brewery. Oh my gosh. A distillery, like a bourbon distillery. Yeah, but it doesn't smell like bourbon, so don't think that. But like the sweetness with the woodsiness of the oak, it's really good. So I like that a lot. Next is Apple Harvest Dreams. So this is forest apple, falling leaves, and autumn spice. Oh, this is a really nice apple spice scent. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so last year we had one in this collection called Apple Spice Season, and that's actually coming back for fall and winter, which I'm so excited because it was my favorite for fall last year. I warmed it so many times. But this is like its cousin, but the one from last year smelled more like a red apple, and this smells more like a Granny Smith apple. Just meaning it smells a little more tart. Not as sweet, but you still get the fall spices in there. Yeah, you get the autumn spice, which is like cinnamon and clove. Apple, of course, is very good, and the leaves gives it like a freshness or a woodsiness. Not woodsiness, but like a earthiness, I guess. Yeah, that's very, very nice. Okay, that might be my favorite so far. We'll see. Next is cider and crimson berries. This is pomegranate, ripe strawberry, clove, and tonka bean. I think I've discovered I don't like pomegranate scents because it gives me like citrus sour vibes for some reason, which kind of makes sense because I don't really like raspberry scents because it kind of has like a sour note to it to me. I don't like raspberry in general. I don't like raspberries. I don't typically like raspberry flavored stuff. It kind of depends. If it's like raspberry lemonade or something, like it's mixed with flavors. But anyway, this kind of gives me like raspberry vibes. Some of you love that, and I love that for you. But I get the pomegranate and the strawberry. That gives it like the berry note. But it still smells like, not even like sour, but just not a fragrance I care for. Doesn't smell sweet, which maybe that's what I'm looking for. You get the spice in there too, and the tonka bean maybe just gives it like a hint of a woodsiness. So far, this is my least favorite, but this just gives me like, I don't know, berry spice vibes. And sometimes I like that, sometimes I don't. I don't particularly care for this, but some of you may like it. So far that's my least favorite, but we all have different fragrance preferences. Just remember that. All right, next is spiced pecan creme. I think it's creme. This is ground allspice, walnut, and sweet cream butter. Huh. Okay. All right. You know what this smells like? This smells like the cinnamon butter from Texas Roadhouse. Because you have the allspice, which is similar to like cinnamon and clove or whatever. Walnut, you just have like a nutty note in there. And then the sweet cream butter, obviously just like butter. It smells like cinnamon butter from Texas Roadhouse. I can't wait for people to smell this later and tell them that. It's not super cinnamony. Oh, I do like this actually, so that's good. It's like a creamy cinnamon scent, but very light, creamy allspice. Oh. Okay, thank you. Sorry. Sneeze snuck up on me. Okay, so I can't decide. Okay, I still like Moonlight Whisper more than the Spiced Pecan Creme, but I like it. I like Spiced Pecan Creme more than the Cider and Crimson Berry. Okay. Lastly, we have pumpkin honey spice. This was the most interesting sounding to me because it's a pumpkin scent. I love pumpkin flavored stuff, I love pumpkin smells. Alright, so pumpkin honey spice is vanilla honey, cinnamon spice, and pumpkin. Ooh, this is nice. Wow. Oh my gosh, this smells... It's not super sweet, but you do get the pumpkin and honey there. Like, it's sweet, but it's not like bakery scent sweet. The cinnamon kind of balances out the sweetness of the pumpkin and the vanilla honey. That's excellent. Wow. Oh, I like that. It's not super pumpkin-y, but I do smell the honey in there. Yeah, Jackie, you're right. I do smell the honey. You literally just get all of that. You get the honey, the cinnamon, and the pumpkin with, you know, it literally just comes together and smells amazing. Alright, that's probably my favorite. Alright, so my ranking of these 5, this is the Harvest Collection 5-bar pack that comes with this really cute pumpkin bag, and this would be a really cute gift, but this is $25, comes with the bag. It's a great deal because bars are usually $6 a piece, so you're saving $5 plus you're getting this cute bag, so it's kind of a steal. But least favorite is the cider and crimson berry, and then spice pecan creme. I did like this, but it's towards the bottom, but I did like it. It smells like Texas Roadhouse cinnamon butter. And then Moonlight Whisper, Apple Harvest Dreams, and then of course my favorite is Pumpkin Honey Spice. So they did a good job with these. Not my favorite Harvest collection, I'm just going to be honest, but some of you will absolutely love these. So they are not available for individual purchase, but they can be added individually starting September 1st to a Scentsy Club subscription, which is our subscription service for getting your, you know, consumable products, bars, scent circles, anything like that, shipped to you on a regular basis. And you can get discounts, referrals, stuff like that. So I'll put the link to that in the comments below. You can't add these today, but you can starting September 1st, I believe. So, all right, I hope you guys enjoyed this. So again, we smelled the scent of the month for September, which is Frights and Delights. If you're coming to our open house today, I actually have that available to smell and purchase. And then we also smelled the 10 brand new bars in the Fall and Winter catalog and the Harvest Collection 5-bar pack. So I'm super excited. I can't wait for today. I'll put the link. Remember, everything is still on sale that is currently in the spring and summer catalog. A lot of fragrances are being discontinued, so I'm going to put the link in the comments, and it'll also be in the description. I also will put the Harvest Collection pre-order form as well as the information on Scentsy Club if you'd like to check that out. So all of this that I smelled today releases September 1st. I'm so excited for fall. I cannot wait. But again, if you're watching the replay of this, comment replay. And again, if you're watching this on YouTube, I would love it if you would like this video and subscribe. Let me know what sounds the best to you, what you're most excited for. Which one have I smelled that maybe you do or don't, you know, doesn't sound good to you. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.